Hi, Facebook fam. Coming live here. Normally go live on Instagram. I'm gonna. Oh, I love this fact that I can share this in the groups. Okay. Let's see. So, coming on with a little bit of rant, I guess. So I should go on my private clients just another day that I saw a video on Facebook about a 7-year-old girl having diagnosed by the diabetes, and I got like not angry, but it just made me feel sad. My heart kind of breaks each time I see a child struggling right now because I'm a mother now, new mother. It hurts because I know it's not their fault, and it's actually can't blame anybody, but it just our as an adult responsibility is to do embodiment, do alignment work, so we can actually give best to our child. But it's hard to give best to a child if you don't have the awareness that about, or don't have the knowledge about health, about foods, about old paradigm, about everything, because old system is actually designed to make you sick. And if you're realizing, if you actually look at the numbers, if you see, it's like social media, so it shows you everything now, like we getting sick younger ages, younger and younger. If you imagine, like, there is a 7-year-old girl, there's so many so many now kids with diabetes, with all kinds of things, and we wonder, like, we think this is like, we are so normalized the sickness that we don't even question why a 7-year-old girl can actually have diabetes. So it's all about, like, there's a big part of the emotional, but also there is, like, if you understand it, everything that's it's in the foods and everything that you give, that which will make you feel a child, is actually making him feel sick. His body responds to a certain way, and our, as a woman, responsibility now is to actually do the embodiment work, do alignment work, so we have this energy to wake up and play with the kids. We have this energy and time to raise our child, because grow a child and raise a child are very different things. You can, get in the morning, do a bowl of cereal and just check the day in the daycare and just come back and forever, and you go to sleep and you do this all over again. And then this is how you have a child that is sick with diabetes at 7 years old, right? That's, if you understand, like, we need to raise children. This comes from embodiment, from actually energetic, doing what you need to, supposed to be doing, following your soul's alignment. So you have the money, you have the time, you have the energy, right? And it hurts for me to watch, honestly, because women are so freaking exhausted because they live out of the alignment. They overdo things, they overtrain, they do so much to kind of prove their existence without realizing. They wake up in the morning, they're already exhausted because they know you have to go to work, you need to do all the things, that to-do list that they actually created in the mind that they should be doing even. They check the bowl of cereal to the kids because they don't have the energy, they're exhausted. Check the bowl of cereal to the kids, which is contains like 3 days worth of sugar just for, like, in the morning shot. And then they scream and shout, and because they dysregulated, because they're exhausted, they shout at the kids to shut up and kind of calm down throughout the day, but they are high on sugar because you check the bowl of cereal in the morning. And then why did they dysregulate the entire day? And then you blame kids for being like loud and blah blah blah. It's like, hello, it's like, there's a kid that needs to be fed properly, nurtured properly, give that attention properly, because that's your responsibility. Then you decided to have kids to start with. So when you start doing embodiment work and energetic work, and actually you are you're living life by design, you have everything. You have the energy, you have the money, you have the fun, you have the willingness, you have the inspiration, you do everything. And you're gonna be excited to get up like 2 hours before the kids wakes up, and just gonna do some egg, like get nice protein and do some fruits and whatever, that actually kids can have nurture and good nutrition, so you can function throughout the day and develop really healthy brain, and just everybody's gonna be happy. But if you're realizing everything starts with you, and if you decided not to have children, if you don't have children, that same thing applies. People watch you, impact everyone around you. You like to waking up in the morning and like, so exhausted, I get another day, and then you blaming everybody, or you blaming yourself for not being able to actually live differently or do differently. If you understand, this is a decision. a decision that needs to be backed up with tools and knowledge and practices and the support to go in a different direction. Because what you have learned in the old school, it's not gonna work in the new school if you want to shift. So you want to understand, you need to learn, not like relearn, you need to learn new things about energetics, about how you're gonna, how to live a new life, how to use the tools, when to use the tools. It's a basic understanding that you're learning a different world, like way of living. And it's not like, I hope it works out, because it's not, because your body is being trained to live a very different life. Your emotional nervous system has been trained to feel shit. So your body does everything possible to find a familiar emotion and keep in that shit for a very long time. So if you really want to do something different, to live life that feels aligned, that you actually make a difference because you matter and you understand that you matter and your words are matter and your actions matter and you showing up matter and you sharing your gifts with the world matter more than anything else, you can start taking actions. And it's very important. It's not something an option. It's an option, but you don't want to be the 80, 90-year-old grandma which just like start telling stories to the people like, oh my God, you shouldn't be doing this, and just telling all the regrets, what you should be doing, what you should be doing, and just like, I wish I've done this, because then at the 89 to understand that you have that, like, you pleased all your life, you prioritize everybody else instead yourself, you do all the things you should be doing, but you're gonna still stay in the victim mode. We can tell you already, don't do this. People don't matter, just focus on your goals, focus on the data. But you want to be backed up really with tools and understanding and the knowledge how to operate in a new energy, in a new alignment, in a new way of being. Because this is something you did not learn in your school, in your university, you know, in any other old paradigm institution. You have not learned, trust me. And they will not gonna be adding modules on how to live a aligned life at any time soon. So it's your choice. It's really, understand, this is like, it's totally up to you right now. If you want to live one old way, go ahead, but don't expect new paradigm results. Because this is what women go like, I feel like a shit, I feel like, you know, I have no energy, I'm exhausted, like, I just keep attracting old, like, crappy people. So why are you expecting to be happy? You're living in an old paradigm, using old paradigm tools. So why are you expecting to be happy? It's not there. Happiness is not there. Why are you looking for happiness where it's not there? It's not doesn't exist. And there are women who are actually doing the new paradigm, and you're really learning about the new paradigm and like and using old paradigm tools. So like, it's re-practicing new paradigm tools. You cannot go and beg, please, all those things. You don't do those tools. We embodying new tools, which is like gives you more energy, more alignment, more beauty, more nurturing, more abundance, more wellness, more well-being, more life force. So you can create the ripple effect. The question is, do you want that for yourself? Like, do you really want that for yourself? Are you willing to go first? Because universe not even move a finger until you're gonna go first. That's it. And there are different levels of awareness to understand where you're in life. And the big amount of women that I actually work with or being like kind of in my environment, they aware of the problem or aware of the like there are things that did not work out, but they thinking it's okay. That's the okay part. I'm fine energy. Where they kind of like, I can handle the shit and I just kind of move through this. I'm just gonna milk myself in this shit a little bit longer until like, of course, body shows up and just body's pains or whatever. You start having injuries or whatever it is. So that point is you're just supposed to be feeling alive and happy and flowy and no stress, no anxiety. Your body's supposed to feel good. You're still supposed to feel grateful every single day. I feel like you should feel like that. There are moments of contrast, but most of your day should feel in a high vibration. And yes, you can get to it. Yes, it's possible. There are moments of contrast, but yes, most of your dominant emotions in your system is gonna feel amazing. So you don't have to wait until shit goes down to do this work. You want to be okay where you are. That's a even better place to start. You accepting where you are, and you want even more. You have money, you want more, because it's a law of increase that is just operating in the universe, because we always expanding. You are actually feeling okay about it. You want to improve and have more energy. You have a great relationship, but you want even more love. It's a law of increase. It's a beautiful thing, because that's what life is about. Expanding as a human and catching up on our expansion. You don't want to hold on to like what is now. You want to like what's more, what's becoming and expanding. It's beautiful. So do this work and just create the ripple effect, because everything, if you're realizing, starts with you, not with me. I'm making my own ripple effects in different parts of my life and in different communities, but in your family, in your family's karma, in your neighborhood, in your whatever you are, whatever you're doing, people don't learn by things that you say. They learn by the way you actually are. They watch you. They watch your embodiment. They watch the way you treat yourself. They watch the way you feel about yourself. They watch the way you value yourself. This is what the ripple effect starts. From your people that they just surround you, from your family, from kids to your part, everything, every single thing. We don't learn by words. From the moment we enter the world, we just simply copy. Especially copy the people that we admire the most. So be that person, be that woman who actually our young little girls can admire. Make a difference.